right, let's go ahead and get ready to talk a little bit about the northeastern region of the United States. So, what are some of those different characteristics of the northeast region of the United States? Well, let's get your brain going with two facts and a fib. So, I'm going to read three statements. Two of them are facts, one of them is a fib. I want you to try to see if you can figure out the fib. So, some of the natural resources in the Northeast are agricultural crops like corn, beans, and squash. Native Americans called these the Three Sisters. The climate in the Northeast is diverse, with 3 seasons. The climate also makes it ideal for farming and fishing. Finally, the Northeast has a mix of forest vegetation. These forests include coniferous and deciduous trees. So go ahead and take a moment, make your prediction. Which one is the fib? And let's get ready to kind of check and see if you were right. So it's actually our second one. The Northeast region is diverse, but it doesn't have 3 seasons. It actually has 4. So that would be the fib in this case. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the different landmarks that are found in the Northeast region. Not all of these are in the Northeast. You might remember some of these from different areas that we've talked about in the Southeast, and some of them might be in other regions of the United States. I'll give you a hint. There are 4 of them that are all in the Northeast region of the United States. So go ahead and take a look, see if you can figure out which 4 might they be. Okay, well, let's find out. So the first one is Martha's Vineyard, which is up on that northeast coast, Lake Placid, maple trees in Vermont, and then the Museum of Art in Philadelphia. So the Northeast region is very diverse. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these diversities. All right. So we're going to shift on over and we're going to take a look at the Northeast region of the United States. So if you want to hop on into Epic, I am going to go ahead and take a look at that text with us today. All right. So the Northeast. Oh, okay. So table of contents, we're going to skip past that and jump right in to looking at rocky beaches, rolling mountains, and stormy winters. So waves hit the rocky shores, and forests and farmland cover the rolling hillside. Mountains stretch for miles. This region of the United States is called the Northeast. There are 11 states in the Northeast: Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont make up the eastern part. They're called the New England states. Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Maryland, and Pennsylvania make up the western part. These are called the Mid-Atlantic states. Some of the largest U.S. cities are in the Northeast. These cities include New York City, New York, and Boston, Massachusetts. The first U.S. colonies were established in this region. It has an interesting mix of people and cultures, and the geography is also diverse. Canada and two Great Lakes make up the northeastern border. Much of the land here is low with rolling hillside. It is well suited for farmland and orchards. The Adirondack and the Allegheny Mountains are two small ranges in the north. The Atlantic Ocean makes up the eastern border, and off the coast are several bays. Many port cities are located in these bays or on major rivers. Port cities are places where goods are easily shipped and received. These are also where many islands there are also many islands off the coast. These islands include Cape Cod and Martha's Vineyard. New York City also includes many small islands. Land along the ocean is mainly flat, and it's called the Atlantic Coastal Plain. West of the coastal plain are the Appalachian Mountains. They run the length of the Northeast. The range is millions of years old. The tops of the mountains are round, and rain and wind wore them down over the years. The Allegheny River and the Potomac River are west of the Appalachian Mountains. Eastern rivers include the Hudson River and the Connecticut River. The Northeast has many forests with pine and fir trees. There are also many deciduous trees. These include beech, oak, and maple trees. Deciduous trees turn bright colors in the fall, and many people travel to the Northeast to see the colorful forests. Climate. The Northeast has 4 seasons. Being near the ocean helps to regulate the temperature in the area, but the ocean can bring extreme weather too. It is hurricane season from summer to fall, and hurricanes can bring strong winds and flooding. Another ocean storm develops in the winter. Strong eastern winds can blow in heavy rain, snow, and giant waves. These storms are called nor'easters. Their winds can be stronger than hurricane winds. Wildlife. Many types of animals live in the Northeast. Black bears and moose roam in New Hampshire and New York and Maine. Off the coast of Maine, there are crab and lobster, with whales and salmon. Northeastern capitals. American author Mark Twain lived in Connecticut's capital, Hartford, for many years. Delaware became the first state by signing the Constitution in December 7th of 1787. In Dover, Augusta, Maine, the East meant U.S. capital. Annapolis, Maryland was the country's first National Historic Landmark district, and Boston, Massachusetts was home to the first U.S. college. Concord, New Hampshire is located in the Merrimack River. Trenton, New Jersey is on the Delaware River. Toilet paper was invented in Albany, New York, and the chocolate capital of the world is right outside of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Providence, Rhode Island is the capital of the smallest state, but Manipur, Vermont is the United States' smallest capital. Other sea creatures also swim near the northeast. Eastern bluebirds and white-tailed deer are found throughout the region, and a rare herd of wild horses happen to live near the western border of Maryland. All right, we're going to pause there for now and take a look at our assignment over in Buzz. So 4th grade, when we hop into 4th grade social studies today, you're going to see that we were looking at lesson 403, the natural northeast. So we're going to go into module 4. We are skipping all the way down right here where there's a video on the northeast region. Here's the lesson for today. So it says, hey, read the lesson, and then you're going to have a quiz over the lesson when you get to the end. It's not very long. It's only 6 pages long. You got this, 4th grade. Good luck.